Hello, Mrs. Lyankah Livingston. My name is Jeyson Castañeda, and this course is English Does Work Level 13. This is the activity giving your opinion on the educational, scientific, and technological course of the nation. Let's start. First of all, I am going to talk about the current situation on education, science, and technology in Colombia. I think the current situation in education, science, and technology in Colombia is challenging. On education, for instance, we are at the bottom of the PISA exams of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD. On science, we are relegated and a country that does not produce enough patents or advanced research. On technology, we are mainly a consumer of tech but not a supplier. In the graph, we can see the PISA scores by country, where Colombia is in light green. This means that the score is about 1,200. The darkest are the countries with best results, and the yellow correspond to the bottom performers. So this means that Colombia has to improve significantly. Let's continue. What does the authorities say about these fields in the future? Well, the government is investing more funds every year on education, and this is a good signal. Nevertheless, all the society should be alert and vigilant about the real destination of these investments. In the graph, we can say that the budget has increased significantly, but the first destination corresponds to debt, public debt. The second one place is for education, and the amount of money is about 60 trillion Colombian pesos. After that, we can find TIC, which means technology, information, and communication. The amount of money is 2.3 trillion Colombian pesos. And at the bottom, we can find science, with a budget of about 139 billion COP. The government wants to duplicate the investment on research and development by 2026. At the same time, they want to increase the connectivity by 86% and the higher education coverage by 8%. Well, next question. Are education, science, and technology a priority in Colombia? The answer for this question is relative, but it could be a yes. Nonetheless, the high budget for education, technology, and science, the economic and social situation for Colombians is not the best. As far as I'm concerned, the country's economy has many challenges. For instance, inflation and self-employment are especially high within the OECD context. In this graph, we can find Colombia in the fourth position with a percentage of self-employed workers of about 49.6%. That is too high. What are my recommendations? If I would in charge, I would invest even more money into this trio because I consider they are strategic. I mean education, technology, and science. The results show that countries with more investment always have a better economic growth and their quality of life index are superior. In this graph, there is shown the relationship between life expectancy versus GDP per capita in the year 2022. And we can find Colombia in this position. As you can see, and can be seen in the graph, Japan and United States have a life expectancy at birth higher than Colombia because they invest more money in the citizens. We can find that the GDP per capita is higher in these countries, so there is a clear correlation. Additionally, we the Colombians must fight against corruption and ensure that the financial resources may be received by the needy. Thank you so much.